Get like a money bag. Money bag. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's he said it's a them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams that don't like each other much. One will go to Super Bowl 53 as we're underway in the 2019 NFC title game. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Good luck, man.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're going, let's go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They run again on first down. Cook, and he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Go ahead.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On first down, Murray. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Again, this is Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Really got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Let's go,
ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On second down, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Winston. Bringing it in, Jackson left side.
Nice spin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Now a second down throw for Winston. A dump underneath to Jones. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He's got an alley. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the red zone now, Winston. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Second down, Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On third down, Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there.
You think that's what I like, Steelers? I switch it up, man.
Firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right?
Blitz coming in, down he goes. Levante David coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss.
I hear you, man. There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. I'm over here saying good spinning shit.
After that sack,
good luck, man.
Second and 21. To throw his Cousins. Sack caught by Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carry, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job 1 for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Second down, Cousins. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Line out! Yellow! Gun!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yeah.
Maybe that extra, that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Yellow!
on third down. Cousins. And Robinson with a big catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Switch me.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Cousins. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
No, nifty juke there.
That's fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
The rifles one is intercepted.
Why are you going that way? Oh my goodness, this game. This game.
Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Nah, I'm getting 7.
I feel like you should take the 3.
I'm glad you feel that way, but we're not talking about feelings here, we're talking about facts.
Cousins on first down.
Ah!
And he falls down incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Play my part simple. That was good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
White, white. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Now Cousins.
Nice hit.
Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far.
I don't know if he was supposed to
This is
score,
3rd
but
and 10.
could have, but I want to say supposed.
Hey, Clipper, Clipper.
Nah.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Caught on left side by Robinson. And he gets it inside
Not
the
what I wanted,
35
but
and just shy of the 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. So we've reached halftime.
I hear you. You can have it.
I
don't want it. I don't even like the NFC.
To go. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd.
Patriots fan and the damn dude using the
with a
Patriots is
0
just
on the scoreboard.
disgraceful
What
to the
was
team.
said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
That's 10 down right here. This team fucked up.
I hear you.
Again, it's Jones. And they're running right through it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down throw for Winston. He sets up the screen to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Nah.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen,
I never
sent a
want
message
that.
to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Jameis to throw it.
Tip throw.
Oh.
Oh.
Falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's second down.
No, I should have had it.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
Oh,
the
look
spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're...
And Winston lost the football.
Get up.
The Vikings pick up the football.
There's still time left, man.
Right around the 27.
It's Madden. Never give up from Madden.
To help pass protect all the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football.
You got to stay in the pocket.
Never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run it again to Cook. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it two different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Inches.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that
You
defense
push
stand up and stop it. And Bailey
push triangle right.
And that'll push the lead
You push triangle right, it'll bring people over for you.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go.
I'll change that.
Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what is symptomatic?
Yes.
I like that.
It's symptomatic of the
That
success
fumble.
of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
Quick.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Winston from the gun on third down. Drops it to Jones.
Yeah, we're right there in the flats waiting.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
You can pause it and ask. I'm playing the same way. Like, nah, I said you could pause it and ask. I'm playing the same way as if it wasn't the playoffs. Because the rules aren't really cut and dry at all. I think it's 4th and inches anywhere, and that's the only time you can go for it.
This is sort of what you would
could be
call
wrong,
a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, but you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Wait, oh, am I running? Nah, I was just having fun with it.
Cousins now on second down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Cousins. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you get a return.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this game.
Oh, I had that.
It wasn't his fault. But listen, it's like that. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Here's Winston.
Yes, good throw.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 3rd down.
Animation is garbage.
It's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Winston now to throw on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Nah, not on my screen. On my screen, clearly I tipped it.
Such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter with his man.
Thank you.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Stay down there, man. Yeah, I thought we were cool, man.
Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10.
Leave it. Bring up 48.
Following the interception, Cousins going deep for Diggs. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of
Yeah,
what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like it?
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Get that.
Here's Winston. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a bounce downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one.
You can go for it if you want to. Fourth quarter.
3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I mean, I wouldn't go for the 4th and 19.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good.
Who's winning?
Well. And it's fielded at the 34.
I thought you were talking about the game tonight.
7-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Here we go. Spurs.
Play action now. Cousins. He's going to air one out.
Got him.
And he's unable to grab it.
Good deep.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to like turtle at this
Madden just decides what they want to do at times.
3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep rolling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
With the flower one?
The strings,
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. The 4th quarter here, they
can't
got
get it
the
fixed
lead.
before
They
we
want to
leave.
keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Then the other draw, it's not a draw. I mean, it's a draw, but...
Here's Cousins. It's complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this.
I don't want to feel like disrespectful anybody.
Yeah.
Especially you. And then it's not like that either.
They'll run with Cole. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
He's going to get it running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I.
We're going, let's go.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved at me. I'm like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
There's a lot of things you need to fix with it.
They'll go again to Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Okay.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
I'm going to take a knee.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.